Back everyone to the Super Blind Man channel. I, as you may be aware, am Super Blind Man. And we are here today to try to kick off what is intended to be the primary playthrough of this here channel for a little while. I'm hoping we can do it, but I will say, going in, I will admit to some concerns. Now, don't get me wrong. When I say that I love the community that I've built, and I love the support that they've offered. I do, 100%. I will never go back on that. I love everything that has happened recently. I loved everything about the Final Fantasy X run. I loved all that stuff. The problem is, my big concern is, this game asks for more of you guys. Essentially, it asks for more. It's intended to be a Let's Play Together series, and that's all well and good. But part of this game is, unfortunately, a whole lot of text. And I don't know if, I don't know if people really have the time, and I don't want to impose on people. Even while I want to do this, I don't know if people really have the time to, write it out. And I can't guarantee that I'll be able to OCR it. I'll try, I'll certainly try, but I can't guarantee it. So, I want to do it. And I guess we're going to do what we can. So, anyway, for now, let's start with the plugs. A lot of ways you can support the channel if you so choose. You can throw me a follow here on Twitch. I appreciate every single little tiny follow, every single little one. You can subscribe here on Twitch. Well, first of all, let me just say, follows equal viewership, and viewership is important to me. I put a value on viewership, so follows are good. I appreciate follows. Subscribing to here on subscribing to me here on Twitch gives you access to my Twitch archives available immediately upon the end of the broadcast, and gives you access to the emotes that have been created by the one, the only KOL Joy, who is awesome and amazing and cool. And I have Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 sub emotes, so you might want to consider subbing. You think so? I was going to try that. I was going to try it, but I'm worried. I'm very worried. But yeah, I was going to try that, so we will try that. So yeah. Check out, consider subscribing for those reasons. Yeah. You can also tip directly streamlabs.com. Yeah, right, seriously. Yeah. Alright, cool man. You can also tip directly streamlabs.com/superblindman. That tips go directly to us and support us and are amazing and awesome, and I will give you a shout out no matter how large or small the tip is. Doesn't matter to me. I'll definitely give you a shout out for it. So, yeah, man. You can also become a patron, patreon.com/superblindman, for a potential whole host of perks, depending on what you want to get out of it. You can get a poem that I'll write for you. You can get the ability to literally control the content by literally saying, I want to see what happens when a blind person tries to play this game. And then I'll have to play it, as long as I can access it in a reasonable way. You can also get a filmed Q&A session if you had a lot of questions for me and you want me to take time to answer them. I can do that. And other perks as well. Check it out, patreon.com/superblindman for that. You can also cheer. I love cheers, even if you have 1 bit to spare. If you watched an ad once and I had a bit for 3 months and I haven't spent it, well, I'll take it. 1 bit is fine. 100 bits is fine. Doesn't matter what it is. I will appreciate it. I promise you that. We also have that fancy tip cup, so if you want it to explode, you can make that happen. Let's see. I think that covers everything. Yes, I think so. Yes. Yeah, it does. All right, so there's also. Hey, Joy of Joys, Joy's here. Woo, Joy's here. I already gave you some shout outs, Joy, because I talked about the emotes again. So. Hi. Hey, thanks for the 5 bits. Woo! I love 5 bits. I love as those 5 bits just fall into that little tip cup and just, sit there and enjoy their little bit lives. Speaking of which, there's a game called BitLife. Anyway. I'm very strange. Yeah, so you can follow me on Twitter at SuperBlindMan, YouTube at SuperBlindMan as well. Facebook is brandon.l.cole.7 because Facebook is weird and I can't do SuperBlindMan on Facebook because that's just not wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. You can't do it. I'm weird. You can check out my website, brandоncole.net. There's a blog there. There's a media page there. There's a lot of cool stuff there. Check it out. I think you'll get a kick out of it if you're into the content that I produce. There is also a Discord server. If you type in !Discord into the chat, you can get a link to our server, the Breakdown Walls server, which is a server dedicated to bringing together the audiences of disabled streamers as well as the streamers themselves. And, you know, we can all chill and hang out and talk and have fun and be good humans to each other, essentially. So yeah, check it out. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it for the plugs. And now we're going to try to get started here.
Persona 5.
Hopefully...
Text-to-speech unavailable here.
Oh, right. My bad.
Library. Persona 5. Start application. Persona 5. But...
Hopefully, with any luck, OBS will be able to... well,
Persona
JAWS
5.
will be able to read the text with OCR in OBS. That'd be great if it does. I hope it does, because that would be one less thing I'd have to ask of you guys all the time. Like, what are they saying? Is it important? Should I be worried? Is that guy gonna kill me? Or like, is that guy hitting on me? Or what's going on, man?
Many were connected to the Eastfield network. IDK audio source. Default yes.
Oh.
Network is just for stats.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Send network is just for Google button. Graphic subheading subscribe default yes Google button. Graphic link subscribe battery IDK audio source click full joy button.
I know, Joy. I know.
Like 54% of people did that too.
Wow! 54% of people. So almost exactly half. Wow. Wow, bros.
Text to continue.
We've seen that. We've seen that. Alright, so the question is, for starters, how to reload. How to reload the game we had before. Do you know what they're saying, Mike? Do you know?
Just subscribe with 0 1 sub. Subscribe to 5 months ago. Only click here 1000 cents. Only clickable. Google button. Only clickable. Google button. Graphic subscribe. Graphic battery. Subscribe to 5 months ago. Clickable. Google button. Just subscribe with 0 Google button. Graphic full joy amazed clickable.
Hey! Boozle subscribed for 5 months in a row. Woo!
Amazed clickable.
Thank you,
Full
Boozle.
joy button. Amazed clickable. Full joy with 0 1 subscribe battery. Text to continue clickable. 7% only clickable. Google button. Only clickable. Neat. Space N E A T Mac. Google graphic sub different batch clickable.
What's neat, Boozle?
10 only clickable. Send a message.
What is neat?
Only clickable. Google button. Graphic sub different subscribe batch. Graphic battery. Subscribe for 5 months ago. Clickable. Google button. 10 graphic full joy amazed clickable. Graphic super full joy button. Link here 1000 subscribe batch. Graphic battery. Only clickable. Google button. Only clickable. Send a message. Send a message with sub clickable. Google button.
Oh yeah.
Graphic sub subscribe battery. Graphic super full joy button. Link here 1000 subscribe batch. Graphic battery. Only clickable. Google button. Graphic sub subscribe batch. Graphic battery. Subscribe for 5 months. Google button. Just subscribe with 0 1 cent with sub clickable.
Okay. Oh, neat. Alright. So is continue the default option by any chance? Oh, I thought we skipped. I really thought I skipped that already. Wow. Okay. Sure, man. Press the any key. We got ESC, Catarl, and Pickup. Where's the any key? Sorry. I had to do it. That's my only Simpsons thing that I like. Okay, cool. Load our game immediately. Do it now. I implore you to load our game at once, lest I behead you right on the spot here.
Yes, no prompt. Oh, yes.
Aha! And so we are loaded.
So you can just hammer X to reload your game.
Yes, indeed. That is what I'm taking from that is hammer X to reload your game. Alrighty then. Whew, boy.
Try pointing opposites. I need pause.
Yeah, let's try that. Although
Text switching, ops 22 point.
I have to find a text thing first though. Need to find a prompt. I had one. Lost.
Live dashboard, link content, discriminate by markers, search edit, search, to reply vendor, search edit. Go, search edit, send a message, send a message, there's clickable. Full button, link to your link, subscribe moderator, there's UI text, and read the text, clickable. Google button.
Oh, okay.
Ops 22 point.
There's UI text. Okay, let's see.
Space. Oh. Pause. E. Reason. And Lynn. 10. Champlin 24 hours and 17 on 15. Donation follower subscriber. Devotion 00. Sources on Team Francis. Please back up your system. Starting subscribe 0 fast. Information subscribe stream label 25 DT using MSI. 0. Team subscriber. Pending 10 0. News word. Our privilege certificate. News 01. DT on my game. Top Tornado. 0. Type of now. Robert Francis 0.0. Type for G0. Type for G0. Type for PC. Live dashboard, split screen,
Wow.
MSI reminder. MSI reminder. Alt F4, ops 22 point.
First of all, I can close that. Let's try this again because I closed something that was probably in the way.
Pause. 3:45 p.m. Bullet. I type for register bullet. I type for register equals. Take off 64 Windows profile and title scenes 17 collection note. Met. Leave menus. Leo check box not checked. PC. PC.
Hey, no, don't be like that.
Space. Oh. Pause. Live on student life. 10. Live on student life.
Oh.
17 collection note. Menu.
Oh.
180. Escape. Leave menu. Settings button. PC.
Living on a student life.
Live dashboard. Link your content. Discriminate by markers. Search edit. Search edit. Super blank. Search edit. Send a message. Send a graphic key. Clickable. Full button. Link your link. Subscribe button. Jaws of the man now. Click graphic moderator. Clickable. Jaws of the man. Full button. Jaws of the man.
Jaws of the man. It just went through puberty just
Full
now.
button. Link your link. Subscribe button. Jaws of puberty. Clickable. Full button. Link your link. Subscribe button. Accident. And keep enjoying. Click. Send a graphic key. Clickable. Full button.
I saw living on a student life.
Graphic. Send a message. Graphic key. Clickable. That's your current mission.
Okay.
Ops 22.0.
Okay. Okay.
Space.
Let's see if this makes it easier. Try just the window.
Pause. Graphic 400. Leave menu. Exit button. Settings button. PC. Exit button. Not checked. Space. Oh. Pause. Space scene 20 controls. Starting delay. Graphic 42. Starting delay. Space scene 20 controls. Graphic 423. Menu. Final left. Graphic 423. Escape. Leave menu. Checked. PC. Space. Oh. OCR. Pause. Mixer scene controls controls. Starting with substance phase. Information now substance percent map. Smart workforce. Subject. Pending news and 150 ms. New flow 01. Tab. Top formation. ER55. 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 Top of tab. New flow sending news and subject. Smart work. Graphic 423. Menu. Leave menus. Not PC.
If we go up too far, it goes to the menu bar. Gosh, golly darn it. Oh, I saw it once.
Search edit. Search edit. Super blank. Live. Enter left. Search edit. Graphic bottom. Search edit. Send a message. Send a message. Your vision and area log clickable. Google button. There's your vision and area log clickable. Ops 22.0.264 bit space. Oh.
Try the full screen again.
Pause. Edit scene collection kill. Menu. Final left. Graphic 423. Leave menus. Checked. 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 Not checked. Space. Oh. Pause. Live on student life. Head to the rooftop.
Head to the rooftop.
Easy.
Head to the rooftop.
Head to the rooftop. Easy. ASR. Easy. Head to the rooftop. Live on student life. Head to the rooftop. Easy. ASR. Easy. Head to the rooftop.
If I keep the mouse right about here,
Live dashboard.
it looks like I can see that
Link your
text.
content. Discriminate by markers. Search edit.
I don't think it sees the date though,
Search edit.
for some reason.
Super blank. Enter title. Search edit. Graphic bottom. Search edit. Send a left. Send region of the screen to watch clickable. Google button. Graphic subject for back.
No, here's the problem. Whereas NVDA is much better at capturing the focused window,
Data screen top left.
JAWS captures the entire screen and then gives you all the text from all the images that it pulled. And thinks that that's totally cool and that's the way they should do it.
Data 4-11 Monday after school. I see.
NVDA, that's why I use NVDA with remote play, with PlayStation 4 remote play,
Sounds more fitting for this task.
because it's better at capturing the screen in that way. I could try it. Let's see if it works better. Let's see.
Quit pause dialog. Are you sure you want to quit pause? Press enter to quit now or escape the cancel OK button. Space.
Bye, Jaws.
Stop the information button.
Bye, bro.
Taskbar.
Alright.
Live dashboard Twitch OBS to OB.
Alright, let's see what NVDA pulls
Recognizing.
on capture.
Result blank 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 blank, blank. Checkbox not checked.
Wow.
Recognizing. Result document. Blank, 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 blank. Checkbox checked. Checkbox, 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 checkbox checked. Checkbox checked.
Wow.
Check, 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 checkbox not checkbox. Mute desktop audio. Recognizing. Result blank, 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 blank.
Well, it's actually worse. It's actually worse at this. For some reason, NVDA doesn't see anything.
Blank, 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 blank,
Weird.
blank,
It works so great with remote play, but it's worse at this.
blank, blank.
I wonder why. I wonder what restrictions NVDA has that make it work so well with one thing and not the other thing.
Blank, blank, blank.
Like how it captures differently than JAWS does. I don't know.
Mute desktop audio checkbox not checked.
Huh.
Exit NVDA
That doesn't
dialog.
work at all.
What? Restart. Exit.
Awesome. Go to launch the Joes again. Hello, Joes.
JAWS Professional Ops 22.0.264 Windows profile untitled scene subtitles. Space. OOC. JAWS.
Jaws? Jaws.
Volume slider for desktop audio minus 19.7 dB right slider 47. New desktop audio checkbox not checked. Live dash Ops 22 live dashboard Ops 22 properties for volume music property volume music live scene not selected. Transition down combo add duration stop start recording checkbox not checked. Space. OOC. JAWS. Send new address. Before bullet. HTA at the rooftop. Live on a student life. HTA at the rooftop.
Yeah, so I'm seeing live on a student life and head to the rooftop.
Live dashboard switch Mozilla Firefox. Easy. Live dashboard switch Mozilla Firefox. Ops Discord. Ops 22.0 live dashboard switch Mozilla. Off. On. Live dashboard switch Mozilla Firefox. Live dashboard switch Mozilla. Live dashboard switch Mozilla Firefox. Alt F4.
Oh no.
Live dashboard switch Mozilla.
Oh no.
Discord. Activity link. Ops 22.0.26. Live dashboard Streamlabs. Live dashboard switch Mozilla Firefox. Quick pause dialog. Are you sure you want to escape? Live dashboard space. Alt F4. Live dashboard switch Mozilla Firefox.
Hey, I think Firefox
Hold on.
crashed.
Windows sign in.
Yay.
Switch username. Sign up link. Task manager. Taskbar. List of items table. More details button. List of items table. Process. Process. Firefox. 204. More details. Task button. Space. List of items table. Escape. Taskbar. Search box edit. Firefox center.
I'll be back,
Firefox.
chat.
Firefox. Navigation toolbar. Toolbar. Search with Google. No word period. Switch. Switch. Switch.
I guess I'll be back really fast, actually.
Live dashboard. Switch. Figure.
Yay.
Visit link graph figure. Search edit. Super line search edit. Search edit. Description option. Send a message edit. 5 number 6 button. Send a message edit. Unlabeled 4308.
Okay.
Unlabeled 3 button. Send a message. Local to the chat room.
Alright, so if you guys said something while I was fixing JAWS in Firefox, the things that I was able to see with OCR were living on a student life and head to the rooftop. That's what I saw.
Moderator subscribe to I need to open up sometimes, but I'm confident there's a way to make this read your work. I realize that because images are usually descriptive of the roof, for example, and the area yard is always displayed at the bottom left to the forward things. There isn't a study of this, however, so JAWS might get it wrong.
Yeah, there probably is a way. If you're a better JAWS scripter than I am, you could honestly probably make it do it automatically. Every time it changes, it would read the text again. But I'm not that good. I don't know how to do stuff like that with JAWS scripting. I'm not that good. Alternatively, someone could make a UI hook that. Well, no, oh yeah, there is. There's some. I know basic JAWS scripting. Remember, I think I mentioned I scripted it so I could click on the button in the Roxio software. There's a button that there's a button you have to press to basically activate the capture card. So every time we start before we stream, we have to go into the Roxio software and click that button to make sure the capture card itself is working before we open OBS. I scripted it so I could click that button, which is not visible to JAWS. So I know basic scripting, but I don't know enough to do that kind of thing.
Figure. Search more at the bottom. Search edit. Send my night is clickable. Google button. My night is clickable. Night is.
My night is set. Oh boy. What have I done? I've unleashed a monster, but it's probably a good monster, though. Okay, here we go. Here's the real test.
Oh. Pause. 5 minutes. Leave menu. Sleep. Check box. Not checked. Space. Oh. Pause. Graphic 725. You. Many accidents lately. Spices missed scene progress POS. Many accidents lately. You. Many accidents lately.
Many accidents lately.
Spices missed scene progress POS. Moping team was subscribed fade. Information was subscribed tomorrow night. Moping spices missed scene progress. Many accidents lately.
I'm guessing that's not all he said.
Spices missed scene progress POS. Spices. Lately. Theory. Spices. P-I-C-E-S.
Space.
Spices missed scene progress POS. Missed. I-S-T-S.
Space.
Many accidents lately. You.
Graphic 7.
You. Many accidents lately. You. You back.
Graphic 7 blank. Space.
You back.
Space.
Y-I-T dash.
Blank.
Is his name actually Yip? Probably not.
Many accidents lately. Spices missed scene progress POS. Scene progress POS. Missed.
Spices Mists.
Scene progress POS. S-T-E-N-E-T-R-A-R-S-T-O-R-L-S.
And that's the scene stuff
Zero.
from OBS.
PC.
That's
Escape.
probably,
Live
that's
dashboard.
probably not all it's
22.0.
called.
Live dashboard. Google button. Set as all apps there right now. Clickable. Google button.
Really?
Graphic subject for Google all apps there right now. Ops 22.0.
Okay. Sure.
Space.
Let's try again.
Pause. Moping was subscribed fade. Access to the station late. Earlier my train's just going. What's the point of waking up?
What's the point of waking up early if my train's just going to get to the station late?
Access to scene progress POS. To the station late.
Hey, guys!
PC. App switching. Live back. Google button. Set as all apps there right now. Clickable.
Hey, guys! It appears that that works. It's a little slower, but it works.
DTW was like left from the chat text. You look at their name. Ops 22.0.
Really? Okay.
Space. Oh, OCR.
Pause.
Graphic 720.
Access to scene progress POS.
Graphic 700. Leave menu. Settings button. Space.
Oh. Pause. 711 ID 5. Code MCT 21195 ID 700.
Graphic 500. Graphic 725. Leave menu. Sleep over PC.
Okay.
Space.
Now it's not reading any. Whatever. It's not reading the text at all.
Pause. A. Level M. Level M.
Graphic 500. Leave menu. Settings button. PC.
Huh.
Live dashboard. Switch. Google button. That's all apps. Set however. Names are strange. Content like red. Non-clickable. Google button. Graphic subject for link subscriber badge. Graphic moderator badge. Link DTW goes like left from the center message edit.
Okay. By the way, to clarify for you guys, the reason you're hearing that different voice, Jaws intentionally uses a different voice on items that it has pulled text from, so you know what items are the result of OCR and what items are the result of normal Jaws functionality, being able to see them.
Oh, cool.
That's why the voice is different there.
Ops 22.0. Not available for PC.
So,
Space.
whatever's there right now is not reading.
Pause. Graphic 500. Leave menu. Not checked. PC. Space.
It keeps going to the menu bar, and that always interrupts OCR, and I hate that.
Pause.
T. Sausage mixer scene. Falling. Sausage mixer scene. Sausage. T. Sausage mixer scene. Scene. Mixer. Falling subscribe. 1 fade. 11 rain. Fade. Fade. Sausage mixer scene. T.
Graphic 500.
T. Sausage mixer scene. Sausage T. Sausage A. U. T. E. S.
Space. 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 Space.
Mixer. I. X. E. R.
Space. PC.
Sauces. Sauces?
Live dashboard. Switch to live dashboard.
I keep seeing things like sauces and spices.
Live dashboard.
What the heck is going on?
Like a duplicable. Okay, I need the Google button. Okay, I need the dash. No shame and blame something else today. This is like math photo. I with script maybe or something clickable. Like a duplicable. Graphic moderator says something they go something worth like a duplicable.
Oh, sure, but, I mean, hey, I'm glad that I've inspired you to do that, man. I really am. That's cool. Look, I mean, you have the computing knowledge and the software knowledge, so maybe there is something you can do. I don't know.
Text to mean accidents like that train and you're going crazy, right?
Oh, that's weird, man. That was so weird. It didn't read any of that.
Ops 22.0.
Why not?
Space. Oh.
Why read the other text and not that?
Pause. Graphic 500. Like
Cards. Mom. Team Minity controls. Solving subscribe 0. Cards. Mom. Team Minity cards.
graphic 7
Cards. Mom. Team Minity controls. Team Minities. Controls. Team Minities.
Space.
S. T. E. M. E. M. A. Mom. Team Minities.
Space.
S. T. E. M. E. M.
graphic 500. Like
Cards. Mom. Team Minities cards.
graphic 7
Cards. A. R. M. E. S.
Space. 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 Space.
Mom.
Space.
M. O. M.
Space.
Mom?
Solving subscribe 0. Cards. Mom.
I
Team
saw the
Minities
word
controls.
mom.
Graphic 500. Like graphic 7.
5 minutes using collection.
Leave menu. Checked. check. Easy.
Oh man.
Space. Oh. Pause.
6 5 minutes 2 collection fulfilled.
Leave menus check. Space. Oh. Pause.
Graphic 500 run that train volume. Sources AC run that train volume. Word.
Graphic 7.
Word on and train and R in sources. Run that sources AC starting subscribe sources AC 011 if on. Sources in sources run that train volume.
We're on that train and are in.
Easy. Windows arrow. Space. Oh. Pause.
Critical condition now. Run that train volume. Plus I heard some kids parents.
Oh, plus I heard some kids' parents run that train are in critical condition now.
Sources pictures seen critical condition now. Sources pictures seen critical run that. Plus I heard some kids parents. Fill.
Space. 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 Space.
Fill.
Space.
E.
Blank.
Tvelt.
Plus I heard some kids parents.
That's probably not his name.
Run that train volume. Critical condition now. Sources pictures seen critical controls.
Easy. Space. Oh. Pause.
Even piece available. Comma. 09.27. Z1. Comma. Even piece available. Sources near scene progress T011S. Even comma. 09.
Graphic 509 graphics.
09.27 comma. Even piece available. Sources near scene progress T011.
Easy.
Don't be so gullible.
Space. Oh. Pause.
4. Mr. Scene progress T04. Live on a student life.
Graphic 500. Leave menus check. Easy.
Okay, I guess that's it for that. Yep, it is. Yay!
Live back more quickly. Whistle button. 10 seconds between lock. Clickable. With HTML. With HTML. Super button. Super button. Verify graphic. Okay. Whistle button. Okay. Sorry, man. Clickable. Whistle button.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I appreciate the help.
Graphic moderate. Plus I heard some whistle button. Plus I heard some kids parents run that critical condition now. Clickable.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one.
Ops 22.0. Windows arrow.
I think I just have to make sure it's maximized each time and I can read it.
Pause. Graphic 500. Leave menus check. Easy. Space. Oh. Yeah.
Keeps going up to the menu bar and that breaks it.
Pause.
Measure scene progress T011S. Solving 01 phase. Measure scene progress T measure.
Graphic 7.
Measure scene progress. Scene progress. Scene progress T011S.
Graphic 509. Graphic 725.
5 minutes 2 scene collection.
Leave menus. Easy. Windows arrow. Space. Oh. Pause. Graphic 509.
This is the first year classroom. Sources measure scene progress is the first year class 5. This is a first classroom sources. Classroom first year.
This is the first year classroom.
Classroom period. Sources measure scene progress T011S. This is the first year classroom. Sources starting 0 phase D approved.
Easy. Space. Oh. Pause.
Sources starting 0 phase. Sources I should go somewhere else. Wondering when I should go somewhere. Wondering the students seem to be. Wondering when I'm here. Maybe.
The students seem to be wondering why I'm here. Maybe I should go somewhere else.
Sources I should go somewhere.
Easy.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah.
Set and keep enjoying. Clickable.
Ah. Where should I go? Oh no. Is that the same dude?
Ops 22.0.
You're the same dude, aren't you?
Oh.
Pause. Graphic 5 sources measure scene progress T starting now subscribe phase. For information now subscribe. Starting now sources measure scene progress T.
Graphic 509. Graphic 725. Menu. Leave menus. Easy. Space. Oh. Pause.
Sources pictures starting now subscribe phase. And information now subscribe. Com 0.
Easy.
Dang it.
Windows arrow. Space. Oh. Pause.
I. Moving my subscribe phase. And sources scene graphic.
Graphic 509. Graphic 725. Leave menus. Not easy. Space. Oh. Pause.
Sources pictures starting now subscribe phase. With intention now subscribe. Com evaluate starting now intention now subscribe. 0 1 recording. Scene subs variety. 0 1 intention starting now sources pictures scene.
Graphic 509. Graphic 725. Menu. Leave menus. Easy. Space. Oh. Pause.
Sources pictures scene from new subscribe phase.
Easy.
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
With HTTPS thanks and keep sense of thanks and keep enjoying.
Yes, I am. I'm an evil criminal who's going to murder you all. I hope you're okay with that.
Live dashboard, switch wheel Firefox, screen with HTTP, send thanks again, and keep enjoy, ops 20, space. Oh, OCR.
Pause. Sources Mixer scene transition. Donation follower subscriber. Samsung $10 something gold $24.17 Google 5. Recent menu. Written on the board. Recent menu. Recent. New.
Space.
M E double
Space, space, space.
written on the board. Schedule for the month. Fill.
Graphic 500.
Fill. Schedule for the month.
Schedule for the month
Written on
on the board.
Recent menu. Samsung $10 something gold $24.17 Google 5. Recent menu. Samsung $10 something gold $24.17 Google 5.
Easy.
That's where I read my donation list. Read on the board. My donation list. There you go. That's what's on the board, really.
Live dashboard, with HTTPS, send thanks again, and keep with HTTP.
Just believe it! You gotta believe! I don't know, guys. I think,
Tier 100 early bird screen, but. And now, send the early bird screen, 011, but early bird screen, but clickable.
no, I'm not early.
4:05 p.m.
No, I'm not early at all. I've been streaming for a half hour. This is my normal time. I do 2 streams a day, 3:30 to 6:30 Eastern, and 8 to 11 as well.
Ops 22.0.26 space. Oh.
Pause. Samsung $24 double rated 17 cents. The blackboard is so clean.
Graphic 500. Leaving menu PC.
The blackboard is so clean.
Space. Oh.
How is it so clean?
Pause. Live on student life.
Graphic 500. Leaving PC.
So fresh and so clean.
Live dashboard, pivot 0, send to ocean, move times on roll. You're stuck in pivot 0, 1 ocean, move times on roll. You're stuck in the classroom, clickable.
Yeah, I probably am. See, I'm thinking this was gonna. I think when this was gonna have to. I'm starting to think that this game, unfortunately, is gonna have to be the side game. And I hate that, but I think it's gonna have to be because I don't know if I can play it like this with OCR reading some but not all of the text. And I don't want to take everyone's time, you know, asking them to. Could you just write out, like, you know, all the text that I come across in the game? I mean, there's only hundreds of lines of it.
Leaving menu check. Space. Oh, oh.
This might be a.
Graphic 500.
Graphic 5 gold. Systems by mini. So news. Schedule for the. Is written on the board.
PC.
Yeah, schedule for
Text switching.
month.
Pivot 0, 1 set, pivot means some text, pivot 0, 1 but pivot means some text, pivot clickable.
Yeah, it does read some. I know that that's the schedule, for instance.
Oh, doesn't read all the pop-up text. M.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking this is the way it's going to have to be.
Ops 22 point ops.
So, like, I should be able to read this, for
Windows
instance.
space.
I should be able to, but maybe not. I think it only seems to work on some of the dialogue.
Pause. 5. There are so many stores here. Sometimes I get lost by line.
There are so many stores here, sometimes I get lost
Find the choose where to go.
while I'm trying to choose where to go.
Mixer scene RST 011S. Find the choose where to go.
PC. Space. Oh. Pause. Graphic 500. Leaving menu check. Space. Oh. Pause.
I wonder if I can find Thunder Golden Thief.
I wonder if I can find,
Mixer scene Thunder Golden Thief. And find and where. Golden.
I guess, anywhere good to eat.
Mixer scene
PC.
That's a translation based on badly translated text.
Space. Oh.
Badly captured
Pause.
text.
Graphic 500.
Micro scene RST 011S. Solid Faith. 111 grade. Micro scene.
Graphic 5. Leaving menu PC. Space. Oh. Pause.
R. Micro scene RST 0. Multi phase. Stream within 045 pt. Multi phase. Stream 05 recording. Stream multi. Micro scene R.
Graphic 500. Graphic 700. PC.
Yeah, man.
Leaving menu. Live dashboard. Pivot 0, 1 set, it doesn't read the name of the person it seems. Yeah, that's correct. Pivot 0, 1 button. It doesn't read the name of the person it seems. Yeah, that's correct. Clickable.
Yeah, it doesn't read the name at all, and Boozle thought it might not because the name is apparently in a weird font that's different than the rest of the text. So he figured it wouldn't work.
Link subscriber patch. Link tier 100 patch. Send up the patch. Pivot 0, 1 button.
Yeah, that's correct. OCR technology is never ever perfect. When you get a perfect sentence, that's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's never going to be fully accurate because it's trying to pull text out of a video image, so it makes guesses, it assumes things, and a lot of times it's okay, but you always it's normal to have to decipher it like that. Like in that case, it said, I wonder if I can find and where bullet OOD to eat. Ah! Oh no! No!
Pause. Rapid 500 R. E. I know all about finding the best stuff to eat. You should look for limited time specials. Mix scene trailers and look for limited
I
time
know
specials.
all about finding the best stuff to eat. You should look for limited time specials.
Space. Oh. Pause. Micro scene RSD set them for a discount. Really delicious and you can. Limited time specials are with TT. Limited time specials are usually.
Limited time specials are usually really delicious, and you can get them for a discount.
TT.
Wow.
Space.
Wow.
Pause. Rapid 5. Leave menu state.
Ah! Oh no.
Space. Oh. Pause. Whenever you want title. Rapid 5. Leave menu state.
Ah!
Space.
No. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Pause. Micro scene RSD 0. Rapid 509 graphics. Leave menu
Oh,
state.
really?
Space. Oh. Pause. Scene. Starting phase. 3 MB. Starting scene. Rapid 509 graphics 725. Menu. Leave
Really?
menu state.
It was reading that.
Windows arrow. Space. Oh. Pause. S. TV. A. 11. Whenever you want to tell. If there's any limited time. Specials you might want to try.
Okay, whenever you want, I'll tell you if there's any limited time specials you might want to try.
Set more scene RSD or less. Easy.
Cool, brah.
Space. Oh.
See, the thing about this is it's super tedious, and there's apparently a lot of text in this game. A lot of text.
Really cool. I can't wait.
Really cool. I can't. Wow, that's almost exactly what I said.
MR equals scene RSD is really cool. Really cool. I can't wait.
Really cool. I can't wait. Wow. All right.
Lift export Christmas. Gimmick 01 stand up clickable. Gimmick 01 0 subscribe presentation. Gimmick 01 interesting presentation of accessibility at least clickable. Gimmick 01 subscribe to make up screen friendly depending on how fast you decipher clickable. You'll almost read the next sentence into the future. Gimmick 01 subscribe but you often have to decipher it is right clickable. Set you'll almost read the next sentence into the future clickable.
Yeah, I know. I almost did. I almost did. It was really great. It's almost exactly what I said. Yeah, I think that's the best. I think that's the best call right now. I think it is. I think Persona 5 is something we'll do. And we'll still do it. I think we'll do it together. But it's probably going to be something where I do Persona 5 when I have a Boozle to do it with. You know? Because then he could share play and read the text like he was doing before. For the beginning of the entire beginning of the game, we kind of go through it together and just have fun with it. But I think there's too much here. Like there's so much here that I would need help with, and I don't want to ask. Yeah, right, a dedicated person, right? Because I don't want to be like, okay, guys, there are people in chat. Start writing. No, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be like that. I want to do this together, and I want it to be fun, but this is a lot. So I think Boozle and/or dedicated Persona person will have to be present for this playthrough. So what that means is, right? Please, I know you have a life, and I know you might have somewhere to go, but well, you see, you walked into this Persona stream, therefore, you now have one job. Persona person, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I need a Persona person. You have one job. Tell me where to go, how to get there, and write out all the text in the entire game. Cool? Cool. Yep, because... Ha! Because blindness. You know, you could use the emote... No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. Okay. So, what this means is, we have to shift focus today. And that's cool. We can do that. Because... It just so happens that our buddy Sturlock a frequent viewer of mine.
It's fair to honestly tempted roll. Sentiment fair to honestly tempted roll. Fair to comment honestly tempted. Image 0 1 button.
No, that one is tier 3, sorry. That one's tier 3. Tier 2 is popcorn power. That one's tier 3, man. We figured that would be the good tier 3 one because it has me in it, like actually has me in it, whereas popcorn power is awesome, but it's a bucket of popcorn. Okay, so yeah, but the good news is, it just so happens that with the PlayStation Now experiment event that we did on Saturday, our buddy Sturlock actually provided me with a backup game, whether or not he realized it. So I guess now we're going to shift that backup game to be the primary playthrough. And that's what we're going to do for the rest of the stream today. Both streams today, we're going to do that. I'm cool with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have to make some preparations here.
Home screen.
Like, for instance,
Persona 5. Button. Options button. Options menu.
I'm not gonna
L1
save
button
anything
to the
because we
left
really didn't get anywhere. I'm
R1
not gonna
button to the
worry
right
about
end.
saving.
On the home screen, press the left and right buttons to select applications. Press the up button to move to the function screen, where you can select system functions.
Alright. Let me reopen Twitter because people are going to... Well, first of all, I have to change the... I have to do a couple things. First, let's change the title. Totally Blind Gamer plays... Alright, that should be updated now. Now I gotta reopen my Twitter client real quick so I can send a tweet about it. Say, hey, guess what, guys? This is what we're gonna do now. Hey, Twitter client, how you doing? Thank you for all those sound effects. I really appreciate them. Okay. Now.
Okay. Period, comma, space. After. Consideration, and. Attempt to use. OCR, to. Read. Personas. Text, comma, space, this. SI. Add. This. Determine, add, E. E, space, M-E. E. Net, to, space, T, space, E, E, N. Need, to. Shift. Focus, space. Person. Will. Still. Happens. But. I. D. Need, A. Dedicated. Person. 4. Is, comma, space, so. Is. Will. E. T, space, E. D. Space, L. L. Henceforth. The. Side. Cross space. TW 252 280 characters. Space. Mag. Space. Period. Space. U. Space. Period. Space. In. Now. Cross space. O. Space. H. H. Cross space. 4. Mid. Hayden. 3. Explain. Happen. But we need a dedicated person voice. So will henceforth be. The side project. Tune in. Happen. Text. It has been determined that we need to shift focus. Person will still. Okay. Folks. After some consideration attempts to use OCR to read personas. Home. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Folks. Comma. A. A. F. TW 282 characters.
I need to erase 2 characters.
After some consideration attempts to use OCR to read personas text comment has been determined that we need to shift focus period. Persona will still have a conflict. Haven't still will still space S still H space L space H. Need a dedicated person voice so will henceforth be a side project. Tune in now over dedicated read. Need to explain mag. Enter button.
Boom. Boom, son.
Alt F4 exit dialog. No button. Yes button space. Firefox.
Alright, so.
Link your content must office by markers. Search edit. Search edit. Index edit. Post. Search edit. Send a message edit. Send a mail fiber for apps. Click image 0. Link your links. What is there? Image 0. What is there? Clickable. Image 0.
Karateka.
Link your links. Cancel. Link HTTP and now. Link HTTP and now. Join us on Discord.
Let me explain Karateka to you real quick. Karateka is a great game. It is made actually by the original creator of Prince of Persia, and it's kind of a fighter. It is not exactly though. It's actually so the first thing that pops into mind is a rhythm game, but that's not quite right. it's a game where you have to you face several opponents and you have to block their attacks. Po. Oh, Prince of Persia, yeah. So but this is a small game though. Keep in mind, it's not on the scale of Prince of Persia by any means. It's a small game. It's actually very short, but it's all about competing with yourself. So you go through this scenario. You're climbing a mountain to try to get to this castle to save a princess. Blah blah blah. You have to fight a series of opponents, and as you fight them, they will attack you. And before they attack you, you hear, I don't know if there's probably a visual indication too, but you hear several musical notes indicating how they're going to attack you. If you hear a short little burst of 3 musical notes, then you have to block 3 attacks. You know, if you hear only one, you only have 1 attack to block. Some of them attack very fast, so you only have a split second after the musical note plays to block their attack. If you block all their attacks, then you get to attack them. You know, it works like that. And the goal is to kind of keep score against yourself, because if you die in that game, you don't come back as the same character. You come back as a different character, and there's 3 characters that can you know, potentially. Yeah. Those 3 characters that can complete the quest, and depending on which character does so, you get a different ending. So the goal is to try to complete it with the first character. If you can't do that, then you have the second character and you have the third character to fall back on. But it's all about, you know, competing against yourself to try to stay alive longer, try to not get, you know, try to get hit less, and so on and so forth. So it's short, but it's fun to replay to try to, you know, be better. Yeah, rhythmic game. Yeah, that's fair. But for now, we're gonna play some Ninja Gaiden 3, and I am going to go ahead and stop the stream and restart it, because that'll separate the videos on Twitch, and this should get its own video, I think. So I'm going to stop the stream real quick, and we're going to restart it almost right away, so just stick around. I'll be right back after I get to videos. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Stopping the stream now, and going to be back in just a moment to actually start a Ninja Gaiden 3 stream.